Michael Colleran is Corporate Vice President of Nissan. He joins us live now from its factory in Tennessee via Skype. Michael, thank you so much for being with us. So we had Donald Trump on Twitter earlier praising Nissan for investing in U.S. manufacturing and building the Rogue 2021 in Tennessee. Just walk us through how committed is Nissan to U.S. manufacturing at this point?
Well, Zane, first of all, thanks for having us on your show today. We're really proud to come to you from Smyrna, Tennessee. We have 7,000 men and women here building a great car, and they're built by a great team. As far as our commitment to the U.S., we've been committed to the U.S. for over 6 decades. We have 2 plants, and we build hundreds of thousands of cars a year right here in the U.S.
And just in terms of what's happened with coronavirus and what's changed this year, since March, when everything shut down, how has that affected Nissan's supply chains? How has that affected factories in the U.S.?
Yeah, Zane, this is a really great question. Think about going back to the spring and what happened with the pandemic. 2/3 of the retail demand went away. All of the rental demand went away. And you had factories that virtually built no cars. And so now you're seeing the industry recover to, I think, very strong levels. And we're clearly seeing that in products like our all-new Sentra, which is our brand new compact sedan. It's now leading in terms of market share gain this year. So we're seeing a nice recovery, and it's a perfect time to bring out the all-new Rogue with all the value that you see in the vehicle right behind you here.
Right, but just in terms of how it affected your supply chain, how it affected factories, obviously everything did shut down at one point, but what sort of changes have you made to factories in terms of, making them COVID compliant, and what was the broader impact on Nissan's supply chain from the coronavirus?
Yeah, I would say that, the supply chain at the start of coronavirus, of course, it was devastating. But coming out of that, we have very resilient men and women here that are working very hard. And some of the things that allow us to come back to work, one is a very strong commitment to safety first in the plant. And we've done that. And the second thing we've done is using technology to build cars today, right? And we have something called cobots. These are robots that work collaboratively with humans to improve efficiency and improve safety as well. So the plant's very modern and building an all-new, great Rogue.
One of the things that one of the ways in which coronavirus has really hurt the car sector is, of course, in terms of car demand. How has the coronavirus pandemic, how has it changed your sales targets? And where do you anticipate, and when do you anticipate demand really picking up to at least 2019 levels?
Okay, another great question. So from a standpoint of, who's our consumer in these times, it's America. We build automotive products from small sedans all the way up to full-size pickups and large vans. So the entire spectrum of the American automotive transportation spectrum, we cover that. From a standpoint of, coming back into the marketplace, the demand is there right now, and we're seeing it increase month after month. And really almost day after day as consumers feel more comfortable about shopping and buying cars and trucks.
One issue that has, of course, been a thorn in the side of car manufacturers, really, in many parts of the world, is, of course, tariffs. How much of an issue do you anticipate tariffs is going to be, just in terms of a major headwind for Nissan and, of course, the car sector more generally as we go into 2021?
So tariffs are something that we have to consider in our everyday business. We build locally and we sell locally across most of the globe, especially in our core markets. So for us, tariffs are part of the competitive spectrum, and we have to compete in that spectrum no matter what we face, and we do that very effectively.
All right, Michael Colleran, live for us there. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Zane, thank you.
Of course.